Man, what is happening, my YouTube family? Of course, it is your boy B New. I'm coming at you on this Wednesday. And first and foremost, as always, want to send out positive vibrations and blessings to anybody who could be listening. Now, with all that being said, we all know that the Lakers have a rematch against the Sacramento Kings on tonight. We know a week ago today they fell to the Sacramento Kings, I believe, by a final score of 120 to 130. And yes, that is correct. And the Lakers had a big opportunity on last week to have a chance to at least have the tiebreaker with the Sacramento Kings and make a lot of movement as far as record-wise in the standings, because the Sacramento Kings was already 2-0 against the Lakers for the season, and the Lakers could have won that game. It could have been 2-1, and if they could have won tonight, it would be 2-2, and then you would go to the next conference tiebreaker, which would be conference record, which Sacramento may have had them beating that anyway. But as we all know, the Lakers got out to a quick start on last week, got up in the first quarter by a 20-point lead. If you want to see a full recap of that game, go to my other videos, probably like 3 or 4 episodes ago, and then you can see the recap of the Sacramento Kings against the Los Angeles Lakers. But one thing that I did want to highlight just in that recent matchup was the ability of Sacramento's guards, such as Malik Monk and, of course, De'Aaron Fox, who I think very highly of, who I think is on the level of a SGA in this league because of his ability to finish in the paint, his clutch ability. We all know that he was #1 in clutch shots, I think, in last season. I'm not sure where he ranks this year, but just has that clutch gene about him, his ability to score one-on-one, create his own shot, create for others, has a nice stroke from the three-point line, nice mid-range game, basically can score on all 3 levels, has a floater, can get to the paint, can finish at the rim, has marvelous athletic ability. Sometimes you might look at his size and not think so, but has ability to punish the rim just like Malik Monk does too. And we know those guys came from Kentucky, and that's why they play together. And as I stated on last show, De'Aaron Fox has a chip on his shoulder because, of course, the Los Angeles Lakers could have drafted him, but they elected not to and went with Lonzo Ball. We're not going to get into how that planned out because we all know how that did pan out. But most notably thing that I want to talk about, the last matchup with the Sacramento Kings and the Los Angeles Lakers, was their ability to finish in the paint. And if you look at points in the paint, that's the biggest thing that stuck out to me on last game was the Sacramento Kings 76 points to the Lakers 50 points. Because if you look at it by 3-pointers, the Lakers made more threes than Sacramento. You wouldn't have thought it by them losing, but 15 out of 32 compared to 12 out of 31. The Lakers 47% at 3 compared to Sacramento 39% at 3. So that right there alone shows you that, the Lakers offense has been moving quite well, but they just need to be able to step up defensively. We know last game Anthony Davis said that he did not like the scheme and that Sacramento was really exposing them. He was getting caught in this drop coverage on the pick and roll, getting caught in la-la land. But the Lakers really need is for Jared Vanderbilt to come back. I think that'll be key because then you have a point of attack defender, somebody who can be an on-the-ball defender, who's a versatile defender who can guard a Malik Monk or guard a De'Aaron Fox. But, Cam Reddish has been trying to do that as of late. Cam Reddish is out tonight for injury, so yet the Lakers still dealing with injury. But like I said on yesterday's show, the Lakers have been 10-5 in the last 15 since they inserted Rui Hachimura in the lineup 15 games ago. So they've been playing quite well on the offensive end. So hopefully Rui can have a great game tonight and kind of balance out that scoring attack from the Sacramento Kings, because it's going to be awfully hard for the Lakers to stop. But who definitely needs to show up tonight is none other than Anthony Davis, because we know Anthony Davis has not beaten Sabonis. I think he is 0-8 or 0-9 against Sabonis in his career. Anthony Davis really needs to step up and have a monstrous game, just like he did against Minnesota the other night when they were lacking Rudy Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns. So you need to do it against a quality opponent, and that of Sabonis. I think you have the capability to do it. You just have to be physical, get him into foul trouble instead of yourself, because once AD gets a couple of fouls, he is not the same player. And then you see that when he plays defense, he's not nearly as aggressive because he doesn't want to pick up that 3rd or 4th foul. And that's what we saw last game. So we need Anthony Davis available. And this is going to be a big game, because if the Lakers can still win this game, The Lakers will move to 37-30 and have the same amount of wins as the Sacramento Kings, who will be 37-28. The Lakers will still be 2 games behind in the loss column, but the same amount of wins. So, they might not control their own destiny, let's say, when it comes to the Kings, but the Kings still have a pretty tough schedule ahead. I think we talked about that on yesterday's show. The 7th or 8th, I believe, toughest schedule left in the NBA. And we know the Suns had the hardest schedule left in the NBA, and the Suns are currently 38-27. Of course, they beat the Cavs the other night with Donovan Mitchell out. But as you can see, the Lakers are moving up in the standings 36-30. The Mavs 37-28. Their strength of schedule is only like 21st or 22nd, so not too tough. The Warriors is like 23rd or 24th strength of schedule, but they are without Steph Curry, so we'll see how well they fare. But as it sits right now, the Lakers would have a home game against the Warriors at the play-in season started right now, and then they would have to go on the road to beat either the winner of the Kings or the Mavericks. So that might not be the best thing for the Lakers, because they definitely want to go ahead and, secure a seed. You don't want to go on the road against the Kings, so they might as well pretend like tonight is one of those nights. So the Lakers need to win. I think, in a sense, they still control their own destiny, because teams in front of you are bound to lose. But if you take care of business, what's in front of you, and you continue to win, I think the Lakers can still make a move, because the Suns and the Pelicans, I think, are right for the taking. The Dallas Mavericks as well. Anybody can slip up. I mean, if you look at it, the Lakers are still only 3 games in the loss column behind the 6th seed Phoenix Suns. And I will say this, I think the Lakers can take down any of those teams in the playoffs. The only team I think they will continue to struggle with is that of the Denver Nuggets, as we've seen time in and time out. But that is a conversation for another show. So everybody tune in tonight, 9 o'clock Central, I think 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock East Coast if you're on the East Coast, as the Lakers take on the Sacramento Kings. We'll have a react version of the show on tomorrow, as the Lakers continue their march to the end of the season, I believe, with only 15 games left. So if you haven't done so already, hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe. And as always, this has been your boy B New. I'm saying right on to the real, and much love to these haters. I'm out.